Our mixed doubles gold medal match features the top seed Megan Fudge and Jack Munro going against the 6th seed of Chris Haworth and Amanda Hendry, as we welcome you into the booth here on Championship Court alongside APP U.S. National Team head coach Chad Edwards and pro pickleball coach Dominic Catalano. I'm Dorian Kraft. Guys, this matchup is a rematch of one that we saw back in Sacramento with Hendry and Haworth coming out on top.
Yeah, and Hendry and Haworth, Fudge and Munro kind of struggled a little bit with the power from Haworth, so they're going to need to make their adjustment here this week of really trying to look in and have a quality fourth to create some pressure, create an angle, get that ball down to the feet. But if anybody has the defense to kind of stifle that power from Haworth, it's definitely Fudge and Munro. So look for them to move that ball around, create some opportunities, and really try to put some pressure on.
Meanwhile, for Haworth and Hendry, Haworth perhaps a beneficiary of playing indoors this week, really using that power to his advantage. How's that going to translate to the outdoor game?
Yeah, and I mean, a little bit of short courts inside. He used his power, and it wasn't that any team was taking that away from him. They were like, if we were outside, it would have been trouble because he was dotting the baseline in his serves, and his serves are very big. So he's putting a ton of pressure on. He needs to do that again today. He was taking about 90% of the court as well. He needs to do that again today and put that pressure on Munro and Fudge and try and get them off the kitchen line and a little out of sorts.
The sun is shining here on Championship Court. 61 degrees, a bit breezy, low humidity at Corona Park, and we have got mixed doubles gold medal action coming up at the Zimmer Biomet APP New York City Open.
Humana Medicare Advantage plans. Carry this card, and you could have the power to unlock benefits beyond original Medicare. With a Humana Medicare Advantage plan, you could get doctor, hospital, and prescription drug coverage in one convenient plan. Most plans include routine dental, vision, even hearing benefits. There's also a cap on your out-of-pocket medical expenses. That's more than you get with original Medicare, and Humana offers $0 or low monthly plan premiums. Call now.
People play pickleball for exercise, competition, or to hang out with friends. What your reason is doesn't matter to Gamma. What matters is that you play, that you enjoy playing with passion, and you have so much fun you can't wait to play again. At Gamma, we offer paddles perfect for all levels, including yours, because pickleball is about you, the player, and what feels right. Pickleball is your game. Make Gamma your paddle. Play to live, live to play. Gamma Pickleball.
Introducing Persona IQ, the smart knee. Address your knee pain with a replacement that contains sensors which capture helpful information such as your range of motion, stride length, walking speed, and step count to ensure your new knee is performing at its best. It keeps you connected to your healthcare team so you can receive important reminders and personalized recovery guidance. It's not a GPS. It doesn't collect where you've been or where you're going. Persona IQ, a smarter way to regain mobility.
The APP is sponsored by Humana, the official healthcare partner of the APP Tour. Zimmer Biomet, moving you forward. Visit smarterknee.com today. And Gamma, play to live, live to play. Our mixed doubles gold medal match, the top seed Will Howes and Jill Braverman, the 2 seed Megan Fudge and Jack Munro. points.
Wow, what a stop from Munro and Fudge. Oh, wow, what a move.
Fudge and Munro take game 1, 11-2. ATP from Munro looked good there.
Just the way he can hook that.
For championship points. Munro and Fudge capture the gold medal. That was Megan Fudge and Jack Munro winning the gold medal in Daytona Beach in mixed doubles. Unfortunately for them, they keep running into Will Howells and a partner in the gold medal match today. An opportunity to make it their second gold in mixed of the season. Fudge, 37 years old, living in Bel Air, Florida. Meanwhile, Fudge picking up her 70th medal on the APP Tour back in Cincinnati. She is the tour's all-time medals leader. Playing alongside Jack Munro, they have been a very successful partnership this year. Munro, 21 years old, from Buda, Texas. We talked about the power of Chris Haworth. How is that going to work with the defense of Fudge and Munro?
Well, again, it's can they handle it? Can they reset it and slow it down? But the big X factor for me, it's what Amanda Hendry does off of the pace of Chris Haworth. Can she counter? Can she come up and if he gives a nice third, a good hard third, is she going to crash off of it? If she does and creates chaos, it's going to cause trouble.
Hendry, some of the best hands in the game.
0-0-2.
Right off the bat, Haworth stepping in front of the forehand of Hendry and taking away that drive from Megan Fudge. That's not going to be the answer, Megan Fudge driving.
Good return there from Munro. Second serve.
Zero, 0-2.
Haworth not able to make the pickup.
Yeah, a little miss hit that.
0-0-1.
Woo, that one
Missed
sailed.
return. Just took off the paddle.
1-0-1.
Good leave as that sails long.
Yeah, again, just not the speed up I'm looking for right there from Megan Fudge.
1-0-2.
What are you looking for?
I want her to get into a dink battle straight up with Amanda Hendry. She can control that really well.
Good reach in there from Haworth. He started doing a much better job there, getting big in the middle, really using that power and that reach. Oh!
Hendry,
Beat him to it.
Hendry just jumps in front of Haworth and says, don't worry about this big guy. I got it.
Good read.
I started it. I'll finish it. Just back off. That's dirty drop.
Nice drop there for Hendry on the backhand.
2-1-1.
Ooh, that one's a little rush there from Haworth.
Second serve on the way.
Hendry's got on the wristband from New York City 2 years ago. Oh, that was nice from Hendry right there. Little forehand roll over the head of Megan Fudge. Fudge thought it was going to go out. So did I off the paddle.
3-1-2.
There's the drive from Haworth. This time stays down in the legs. Accelerates through.
4-1-2.
Hendry all over it. You said she was your X factor. She has come to play today.
She is, and that's a tough spot for Munro to speed up because Hendry's left-handed as her forehand. Typically, it's going to be a right-handed player on the right side, so that's a good spot right there for Hendry to be sitting dead red on that speed up from Munro.
Hendry and Haworth opening up a 4-point lead here in game number 1 as we take a look at our Vlasic Pickles keys to the match.
Yeah, well, we already talked about the Haworth drive and the pressure that he can put on with that. And then the defense from Fudge and Munro.
And then it's that third one, it's that calm under pressure, right, Chad? And it comes from the calm under pressure is more, I'm thinking on the side of Fudge and Munro. It's be calm under pressure, meaning you know Haworth's going to drive the ball. Let's relax, take a breath, deaden out the drive, and see what we can get off that.
Remaining timeouts. Receivers 1, servers 2.
Hendry and Haworth off to a good start in game 1 of this mixed doubles gold medal match. Just missed it, side out.
Yeah, nice speed up right there, backside by Megan Fudge. That's a better speed up off of a little bit more of a point constructed. No.
She's there. Oh, great pickup. Oh, and Hendry can't get it.
You allowed him back in the play. And Chris is sitting there saying it too right away. He literally goes, I messed up right there. He's just got to continue to pressure there.
Good spot into the left hip of Munro.
Ooh, just catches the net cord and goes deep right there. Good ball movement from Hendry. Had the opportunity to finish through the middle there. Ooh, sailed on it.
Why are those balls sailing on her? That's the second one that we've seen.
Well, that one got a
out.
little close to the body. You saw her arms get jammed up, so she can't get the roll.
Wide off of the tape on the serve, side out.
Yeah, again, that's the key for me is if Fudge can get into the dink battle straight up with Hendry, and then once Haworth pinches just a little bit in the middle, she goes behind him one. Now it opens up some holes and some opportunities.
Great hands.
Oh, man.
Oh, the exchange won by Munro. Are you kidding?
It took a bag to end it right there. Munro goes right off the wrist of Chris Haworth.
Munro in his bag, shall we say?
That ball got too far behind Haworth there. Kind of half swung with the wrist.
5-5-1.
Ties it at 5.
Good reach in there from Munro.
Timeout receivers.
A timeout taken by Hendry and Haworth as they have seen their lead erased. They now trail by 1. Want to play in the 2025 APP Tour Championships? With APP Passport, now you can. Just register to play in any APP event near you for your chance to medal and punch your APP Passport for a spot in the APP Tour Championships at the Fort this December. For more information or to sign up at the next event, visit theapp.global. Fudge and Munro erased an early 4-point deficit. They now lead 6-5 here in game 1 of our mixed doubles gold medal match. Fellas, what's been different for them?
Well, they've slowed the points down a little bit. They've got it under control. We talked about that being our third key to the match is get these points under control the pressure. They've done that, slowed the points down, and constructed points their way, not Chris and Amanda's way.
Sails well long. Second serve.
Yeah, good pressure there from Chris Haworth. Aggressive on the forehand and backhand rolls.
6-5-2.
From Hendry, but she sends it long.
Yeah, she had Haworth was pulled off the court. Hendry sat real big in the middle there, but again, that last one just overshoots a little bit. Yeah.
Good reach in there from Haworth to force the side out.
That's not the point construction they want. It's off of a Fudge drive, which she's behind the baseline, and it just puts Hendry and Haworth in a position of command.
Oh my!
That is
goodness.
ballistic.
Oh my gosh!
Flat, half an inch above the net cord.
That's a blur.
Red. So is that serve. Wow.
Well, we talked about the power of Haworth, and that is exactly what we're talking about there. The big forehand followed up by the big serve.
Another one.
We've always talked about borderline serves and whatnot, and being, borderline illegal with things. Chris Haworth is nowhere near that.
No, but he just cranks it.
He stays within everything, within all the parameters. It's just so big and so pure that it's just so smooth.
We've seen him hit some big serves over the course of his career. I think these might be the biggest. Hendry again pushes it long. How does she bring that back into the court?
Well, she too big of a backswing there. Hendry just needs to start that paddle out in front, then roll the motion. She's taking that paddle back behind her so the ball doesn't bite as quickly.
A little frustration visible on the face, and the paddle on the ground, the international sign for a timeout.
Yeah, Hendry just frustrated with herself after the last 2 points. She got a little free on the one and then gets a little tight on the second.
This has been a back and forth affair. Our Gamma live to play rally of the match. There have been some fantastic points.
Well, again, it comes down to Munro and his hands, but in these hands exchange too, it's also about who can get on top of the ball faster, create. Once you get on top and that ball is no longer linear, each time you attack, that ball comes back. It comes back higher, and then Munro's able to really get on top of it, go straight into the body of Haworth.
Fudge and Munro leading 9-7 here in game number 1 of our mixed doubles gold medal match. This one has been tight from the jump. But now Fudge and Munro 2 points away from taking the opening game, trying to capture their second gold medal in mixed doubles of the season.
Time in. 9-7-1.
Good defense.
Oh, he sneaks it down the line with
a little half bow from Munro.
Entertaining the crowd.
In more ways than one. Game point. Into the net, Fudge and Munro erase the early 4-point deficit. They take game number 1, 11-7 over Hendry and Haworth.
Over 10 years ago, Gearbox changed the game. No honeycomb, no soft spots, just pure, patented technology. Players felt it instantly. This was different. That legacy lives on in the new GX2. With our SST 2.0 carbon fiber rib core, it delivers explosive pop, locked-in control, and unreal feel. It's not just better, it's Gearbox. Visit gearboxsports.com to experience the paddle built different.
Introducing Skechers Pickleball, the official footwear of the APP Tour. They're ultra lightweight and responsive for incredible speed. They have Goodyear rubber outsoles with a specialized pickleball design for increased side-to-side stability and agility. Plus, they feature shock-absorbing foam and Skechers' famous relaxed fit design for incredible comfort game after game. Conquer the court in comfort. Skechers Pickleball, the official footwear of the APP Tour.
Looking for ways to keep active and mobile? Try Penetrex. Penetrex is different than other products with no greasiness, irritation, or unpleasant odors. Made with unique ingredients, it's 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Penetrex, the #1 online rated joint and muscle cream.
The top seed, Megan Fudge and Jack Munro, taking game 1, 11-7.
Handled the pressure. It was the biggest thing. They got in some points, constructed some longer points, and that is what helped them come out on top. They neutralized the pace of Hendry and Haworth.
Megan Fudge, 37 years old. She has the most medals all time on the APP Tour, picking up number 69 and 70 in Cincinnati. Played collegiate tennis at Illinois. And Jack Munro, 16 career APP medals, a 2-time U.S. collegiate national champion with Texas.
Game 2, time in, 0-0-2.
Munro, one of the rising stars on the APP Tour over the course of the last year. Fudge Fudge tried to pull the trigger, found the net instead.
Yeah, ball just stayed a little flat there for Fudge when she went to roll it down the net.
1-0-2.
Lefty.
5-hole.
Little Jack Munro there for Chris Haworth.
0-1-1.
Miscut return from Haworth, one apiece.
Munro going big serve there.
Yeah.
Of his own.
1-1-1.
Little dribbler. Second serve.
1-1-2.
Side out.
Fudge looking at Munro. She's shocked she missed that. Yeah.
Was that the right decision?
I think that one it was for sure. That ball hung up a little bit.
1-1-1.
I think she might have just tried to do a little too much with it. That's a good return. Great return from Megan Fudge there, and a tough serve from Haworth.
There have been a couple of points in this match where Hendry has put the ball into the net. Why is that happening for her?
Well, right now, again, that one's just rushing a little bit. That nice. Much better job there from Hendry. Good adjustment. She got nice and low. And Haworth shoots a little long. Quick side out back to Fudge and Munro.
1-1-1.
Hendry needed to go back cross court there with that one. Once it gets that close to the net, even though you want to try and get out of that little dink battle, got to take that one cross court, too close to the net to go up and over.
And the highest point at the net at that.
Ooh, heads up.
Fudge did a tremendous job just keeping that off the body.
Yeah, the first one, that's a great dig.
2-1-2.
Great return from Haworth right on the baseline.
1-2-1.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, even though Munro gets a paddle on that one, the first drive from Haworth created that big pop-up.
Hendry tried to put a hole in Munro's chest. Look at this, just no backswing from Munro. Munro's just like, I'm going to catch this on my paddle right here.
Is that what's allowing him to counter the power of Haworth?
Yeah, it's just catch it. Don't try and do too much. Just let his power take over.
Oh my goodness. It's a good effort, Dom.
Almost had it.
I know.
It was close. Had a bad read.
There was no real commitment there.
There really was.
It was just a kind of, I'll just put my hand out to make it look like I'm attempting to be an athlete.
I thought Jade had it, but she's on her phone.
Well, I mean, Chad, at least Dom made the attempt.
Thank you.
Missed third there from Hendry. Side out, two apiece.
I was sending my kids out to the next court assignment.
Ah.
Double duty right now in the booth and making sure my kids make their matches
There's
out
never
there.
time off as a dad, is
No.
there?
2, 3, 1.
Oh, wow.
It was over, and then the wind just said, no, I'm not going to let that one go over.
He had a great vantage point as that ball back spun, and you could see it just die. Fudge able to beat Haworth, another point.
But the sequence there is Megan Fudge going behind Chris Haworth after she goes to Hendry 2 or 3 times. Gets Haworth pinching, goes behind, now it opens the court, allows Munro to step in too. and be active.
Hendry finds Fudge back in the court, side out.
Immediately Munro apologizes to Fudge because he looked like he was committed and then stopped and threw Fudge off.
3-3-1.
Yeah, good lead. I mean, big forehand and then step forward and rip the two-hand backhand just as hard.
4-3-1.
Dropping bombs, Chad. Again, great job of handling the pressure from Fudge and Munro.
4-3-2.
You even have Hendry as being more aggressive on her third. She's not dropping her thirds. She's ripping that third and allowing Haworth to crash.
Second serve.
Second serve coming.
3-4-2.
Oh, ran out of. Ooh, look
Such
out,
a
camera
sharp
person
ankle.
over there. Fudge ran out of room. Almost took out the Photogs down the sideline.
4-3-1. Second serve.
A little unlucky there for Haworth, catching the net cord, set up nicely for Fudge.
4-3-2.
Haworth all over it. Look out.
Even the fact of Fudge and Munro getting paddles on that one for it to go long, it's not a winner. It's going long on their block.
Oh, that ball just slid through the court right there.
So another side out, but Haworth and Hendry able to extend their lead to 2.
3-5-1.
Yes, full turn.
With that wind behind him
Yeah.
right there, and then he puts some backspin on it and cuts it. Ball just sails.
4-5-1.
Yeah, that was
Haworth not able to make the pickup. 5-all.
that was all set with the wide serve there. Hendry had so far to come over.
Timeout on court as Fudge and Munro have pulled level. We will step away as well for a word from our sponsors.
See you, hun. Dad, let's fix that knee.
I'll make an appointment.
For more natural feel and a faster recovery, we're going to use Rosa Robotics and Persona, the personalized knee.
Remember your exercises, Dad. Looking like yourself again.
Feeling like it too.
Are you ready to meet your grandpa?
Humana Medicare Advantage plans. Carry this card, and you could have the power to unlock benefits beyond original Medicare. With a Humana Medicare Advantage plan, you could get doctor, hospital, and prescription drug coverage in one convenient plan. Most plans include routine dental, vision, even hearing benefits. There's also a cap on your out-of-pocket medical expenses. That's more than you get with original Medicare, and Humana offers $0 or low monthly plan premiums. Call now.
Receivers 1, servers 2.
Top seeds Megan Fudge and Jack Munro up a game, tied at 5-all in game 2 of our mixed doubles gold medal match. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Froze Munro in place.
frozen pizza, aisle 7. That's what that is right there. Munro just covers middle. Covers the big part of the court. That's all he can do.
Oh. Sorry.
Oh my goodness. It dropped right on the back line.
No. Yeah, sorry. Use it. that was a whole exchange right there.
6-5-2.
Hendry nearly able to fight it off, but it's a 2-point lead for Fudge and Munro.
Yeah, it's a good move there from Fudge, though. Knowing that she's going down the line, continuing with Hendry, only has to take that short step over the corner for the Oni.
Really nice angle there from Haworth to force the side out.
When they're uncoiling, you have to be able to force them to try and beat you backside, that being Chris Haworth. He's got to come over and do what he just did right there and take that ball as Hendry's uncoiling.
The wind pushed it away from her.
Yeah, wind pulled that ball away from her. It was set up nicely.
Till it wasn't. Oh, vacated. And the clean winner there. It's kind of the do or die play right there, though, from Haworth. Hendry didn't really have time to be able to come over there and cover.
Haworth short on the pickup.
Don't know why he went left hand right there.
Based on his reaction, I don't think he knew either.
Yeah, he had plenty of time with the two-hander to get there.
Momentary lapse of concentration.
Yeah, that's a good ball from Hendry.
Hendry gives it right back. That ball well inside the court.
She hits to the vacated spot of Megan Fudge as she was going for the Ernie.
Missed third from Munro, so Hendry and Haworth still in striking distance.
Oh, Munro just tried to move too soon there, trying to get to the kitchen line before executing the drop. Good leave.
Whew. That's a great job from Megan Fudge, just handling every bit of it.
I mean, when you talk about firefights, this is the prime example. Right through the wickets.
That does not happen to Amanda Hendry very much, being the collegiate goalie she was in field hockey.
Well, Haworth gets jammed up on that forehand there, where he really had an opportunity to. Ooh. Big
Hendry and
there.
Haworth back out in front. Where's Hendry, the three-time All-American at UNC, as a field hockey goalie? Your alma mater as that serve into the net, advancing to yet another national championship.
Shocking.
Yeah, right. She won 3 of them.
That's right. Tar Heels in their 6th. They'll take on Northwestern.
I've asked her before, where are your rings? She goes, my mom's got them somewhere.
Only time I've ever worn my ACC championship ring is when we played slow pitch last year.
Yeah, you just had to show off a little bit.
Well, it'll make another appearance, don't you worry, as Hendry short there, 8-all.
I'm just going to make sure you're going to wear a face mask when you dive head first into the fence again.
Waffle. Serve from Munro. Oh,
rushed it.
Yeah, had an opportunity on a short return from Hendry to attack. Like you said, Chad, rushed it just a little bit.
Slid just wide, second serve.
Jeez.
Bomber of a serve
Did
right
you see
there.
the kick? That's a kick serve in pickleball.
Yeah, I mean, that's just... Jeez.
To think, like, 2 years ago, Haworth's serve used to be a weakness.
Huh. Oh, she hit the ground.
Well, but also she got stuck and she was so wide that there was nothing Hendry could really do there.
If there is an Achilles heel in her defense, sometimes she does get too spread out and then can't move. Oh, jeez.
Look out, DJ.
Block it with the forearm.
This is just about self-preservation on the side of Fudge and Munro.
The changeup. It's a changeup. He pulled the string on it instead of going pace, which both Fudge and Munro were sitting on. He pulls the string, goes off pace, and gets the air.
It's a smart move by Haworth. Munro peppering the baseline.
Yeah, excellent pressure there from Munro. Aggressive, heavy roll.
Wow.
Monster drive from Haworth, and it's game point.
That was set up by Hendry's third. She ripped that, got on top of it. Haworth crashes on the fifth, puts that away.
Oh, just protected his face.
Nice pick.
Oh,
he's there.
Munro started calling it out. Oh, she missed it.
Missed it.
Munro was tracking the ball on the sideline, going out, and then played it because he had to because it was in.
Oh my goodness.
Incredible.
High quality pickleball here on Championship Court. Good counter there from Haworth.
Just trading blows right now.
8-10-2.
Haworth gets on top, back on serve, and now there will be two opportunities to force game three.
Yeah, ball just floated a little bit here on Fudge. This ball right here. Hendry able to take advantage, speed that up.
Oh, stop.
Get out of here.
Get off.
No!
And that's it. Wow!
After that exchange, and then get out of here.
Hendry and Haworth doing work. We're going to go to game three in our mixed doubles gold medal match.
"16 years from today, Greg Gerstner will finally land the perfect cannonball. Unsuspecting friends? Check. Epic water displacement? Big check. A work of art that's only possible because Greg is already meeting all these same people at AARP volunteer and community events. They'll keep Greg active, involved, and mischievous, and help make sure his happiness lives as long as he does. That's why the younger you are, the more you need AARP.
At The Botanist, we always look further, seeing potential where others may not. We sustainably hand-forage 22 Isla Botanicals to make a beautifully balanced gin, capturing the essence of our Scottish island home. Consciously crafted by our community to be enjoyed by yours. Look further.
Everyone knows standing still doesn't get you where you want to go. It's all about movement and progression, power, strength, innovation, expertise. On the court, off the court, and on the way to the court, you have to expect more out of yourself. And you should expect more of the company who makes your tires. Getting you more miles, traction, and safety is why we get up in the morning. Let's drive forward. Expect more. Fortune Tires.
The APP is sponsored by AARP, helping your health and happiness live as long as you do.
And Gearbox, one core to rule them all. Introducing the GX2 series from Gearbox Pickleball.
Gold medal match has not disappointed. Game 1 going the way of the top seeds Fudge and Munro.
Well, Hendry and Haworth came out and they were aggressive, and then Fudge and Munro were able to control the chaos. Their force were better. They moved that ball around, then they started putting pressure on, and that's what gave them game 1.
And game 2, it was Hendry and Haworth came out swinging and then just didn't stop. But what I liked was Haworth was driving a ball cross court, and then he'd drive it back behind Munro. And so he caught him a couple times right here. But that last point, those last couple points, absolutely incredible. We're in for a good game 3 here.
Chad said that Fudge and Munro controlled the chaos in game 1. Chaos was the name of the game. In game number 2, it was an all-out battle. It'll be Munro and Fudge to serve first. Haworth slides it past Munro for the side out.
That's the one thing that Megan Fudge needs to stay away from is the third shot drive. She needs to drop that worker way in every time, not every time, but I'd say probably 75-80% of the time that she's driven that third, it's got them in trouble.
Yeah, hesitation there from Hendry.
Both of them, Haworth and Hendry, laughing right there because they both did hesitate on that ball in the middle. I like Haworth to just step in, take control, and take that ball.
0-0-2.
Great return from Megan Fudge on the big serve from Chris Haworth.
0-0-1.
Here we go.
Yep.
Oh.
Haworth puts it away.
Put a dent in the ball, Chris Haworth.
And at some point, I'm going to be checking it.
Oh, dead red into Munro, side out.
I see Alexander Crum lurking on the top step.
I'm
waiting
over
for
too.
his next match, our final match of the day, men's pro singles.
Hendry nearly able to make the pickup, but it sails wide. Haworth does in fact check the ball.
Did I break this?
Off the edge.
So that return was actually so short that Haworth
couldn't drop it. It was almost a drop.
And then he finally gets the ball up that he can just rip, probably going deep. It goes right into the body of Fudge.
And well out of play here on championship court as they wait to get the ball back. So Hendry and Haworth, the first on the board here in game number 3.
It's there.
Fudge baited her into speeding up there a little early too. As she moved, Hendry trying to hit through that vacated hole.
It's just too good right there from Chris Haworth. Again, a year ago, 6 months ago, he was not playing this well in doubles. He's starting to figure things out on all 3 disciplines right now. And right there, just causing havoc. Oh,
Fudge getting a little big, just missed it.
For it. She read that before Hendry even hit it.
1-0-1.
Hendry stepping up and finishes the point. It's 2-0.
Yeah, excellent shake and bake there from Hendry and Haworth. Haworth, I mean, he's hitting off the back foot right there, but gets it into the spot that allows Hendry to crash into the middle. That's a bruise on the leg.
That's just,
I feel like both Fudge and Munro have like shooting targets on them for Chris Haworth.
That's like Roger Dorn. Hey, Dorn, step into one here. Nope. Not doing it.
3-0-1.
Oh my goodness. Through the middle on the roll, winner for Hendry.
That ball froze Fudge right there. Anticipating that Hendry was going to take it down the line. Watch her sit on the backhand, and then Hendry sneaks it through the middle. Ooh, rush the movement.
Second serve still coming as it's a 4-0 lead for Hendry and Haworth.
4-0-2.
Dive! Oh, that is such a poor effort. Not out on the court. I'm talking about this person in the booth next to me.
As both Hendry and Haworth look at you.
Okay, I got eye rolled from Amanda and Chris because I didn't grab it. I was so close.
In fairness, I was going to tell you it was a better effort.
Yeah,
it was much better.
A better effort.
It was much better. I missed
But
that by
still.
like a foot.
0-4-1.
Oh, on who? On Haworth?
I think so.
Left foot, maybe? On the slide back? Let's see.
Oh, right there.
Oh, right
on
foot.
the right foot. Great call, Larry Scott. Good spot, good angle there from Megan Fudge on the overhead.
I don't know if it was, though. Unless we can see that Haworth's foot was off the ground. He just stepped over, hit the ball, both feet were outside, and then took a step. Well, I guess it's momentum rule. Never mind. Good call, Larry.
Don't ever doubt Larry.
Fudge slides it through. They're back within 1.
Inside out from Megan Fudge, going backside on Haworth to that left hip.
3-4-1.
It's like bait ball after bait ball. Yeah. It's like, here you go, here you go, here you go. Pull trigger, no. Pull trigger, no. No one wants to right now because of the defense, especially when they're up there at that kitchen line between Hendry and Fudge.
Kick save.
Unfortunately, in pickleball, that's not going to work.
No. She didn't allow the goal, though. Nice move there from Munro. That's when he becomes dangerous, too, is when he gets up into the middle, really puts some pressure on.
Oh, heads up. Fudge. Oh!
He fumbled it again.
Dom, there's no excuse for that.
Get out of the booth.
No excuse. Lost in Dom's inability to catch a foul ball. Fudge and Munro back in front.
Oh, nice.
Fudge sitting there, anticipating the speed up down the line.
That sends us to the end change with Fudge and Munro leading 6-4. The APP Tour Store is now open online. Visit the appstore.global to get all your APP gear today. Jack Munro and Megan Fudge with a 2-point lead in the end change here in Game 3 of our mixed doubles gold medal match. They took the opening game 11-7 before Amanda Hendry and Chris Haworth responded with an 11-8 win in Game number 2. Fellas, what is this one going to come down to?
Well, it's a game of runs, obviously, this third game. 4-0 lead for Hendry and Haworth to open up the game. Now a 6-0 run from Fudge and Munro. They've taken control. Megan Fudge has gone behind Chris Haworth a couple times. Once for a clean winner, then once right off his left hip and a paddle out. So look for her to continue to go behind Chris Haworth with that speed up and see if she can find some more success.
Munro stepping across for the point.
Well, Munro is just lingering there, looking, stalking, waiting for the opportunity to step over. Good hands there from Megan Fudge.
They have doubled up Hendry and Haworth here in game number 3.
8-4-2.
Shades of what we saw in game number 1 with Hendry. Forcing the issue at a few moments.
Yeah, we have a timeout here from Hendry and Haworth. Trying to get their heads back in the right frame.
It's 9 unanswered points for Megan Fudge and Jack Munro. Has it been that they have elevated their game, or have Hendry and Haworth leveled off a bit?
Yes.
Both things can be true.
Yes.
That's right, so yes.
And they've shrunk the court, too. If you notice what they're playing half the court. It's Amanda Hendry's side of the court. They're only going to Chris Haworth when they have something they can do something with. They're not involving him at all. And you're watching that when Jack Munro crashes off the Megan Fudge third. He's lurking in the middle, right? He's stalking in the middle because he knows where she's going with that third.
Just like that, championship point.
10-4-2.
Hendry and Haworth fight off a championship point, but there is work to do.
Oh, plenty of it. Down by 6. Fight off 1 championship point. Hate saying you got to score in bunches, but
A little too quick on the speed up there from Fudge.
heat check right there.
Yeah, a little bit.
After scoring 10 straight.
Take a couple of chances when you're up that big.
Oh, I don't mind it. But now it's okay. Let's figure this out and what got us back here, because now it's 2 quick points for Hendry and Haworth.
Yep, that's out.
Make it 3 points as Haworth and Hendry back within 3, and Fudge and Munro will indeed take a timeout.
Yeah, I mean, 3 points in less than 60 seconds. That answers the bell right there, as you're down by 6. Now you're down by 3. Still on first server here.
Fantastic crowd here at the Billie Jean King USTA National Tennis Center, filling in around Championship Court at the Zimmer Biomet APP New York City Open. The sun is shining in Queens. Beautiful day for gold medal pickleball.
That's why I'm kind of leaning out the booth right now. I'm in the sun. We've been stuck inside for 3 straight days, and now you got full house here, VIP full upper deck.
Well, we certainly know that you're not leaning out of the booth to try and get a better opportunity at a ball coming your way.
Wow. 0 for 3.
Easy waffle. We're referring to our softball.
Out. He's already out.
Our
I'm
softball
dive
players.
anyway.
We love you, Dorian.
I love you too.
We're playing again this year.
You know it.
Oh, a little unlucky right there for Haworth.
It peaked. It peaked over.
Well, thought about it. Fell back on their side. Still second serve on the way.
Oh.
Wow, from a Hendry.
And Hendry and Haworth were a little off, too, on that point.
Yeah, they were. They're surprised Haworth picked this one up right here. Almost overran it. Oh. 2 out balls and still got away with it.
Ooh.
Wow. Goodness. So Fudge and Munro, championship point number 2.
What a dig.
Yep. They are golden once again. Megan Fudge and Jack Munro outlast Amanda Hendry and Chris Haworth in 3. They capture the gold here in New York.
Second gold of the day. And a nice round of applause for our silver medalists, Amanda Hendry and
Years from today, Greg Gerstner will finally land the perfect cannonball. Unsuspecting friends? Check. Epic water displacement? Big check. A work of art that's only possible because Greg is already meeting all these same people at AARP volunteer and community events. They'll keep Greg active, involved, and mischievous, and help make sure his happiness lives as long as he does. That's why the younger you are, the more you need AARP.
when you choose the James at Ohio State.
You're opting for care from a highly specialized team dedicated to treating one type of cancer, yours.
For your cancer care, the choice is clear. The James at Ohio State.
The APP is sponsored by USA Pickleball, official sanctioning body of the APP Tour. Franklin, official ball of the APP Tour. And Aura Organic, rooted in science, powered by nature.
Here's your Zimmer Biomet recovery moment of the match, Chad. Megan Fudge and Jack Munro coming out on top once again.
Yeah, excellent performance by them. The defense. And then the final pop up there, giving them match point and another goal. And they're down courtside with Dorian Croft in our post-match interview.
Megan and Jack, congratulations. You guys are golden once again in mixed doubles. That was an all-out fight in that match. It was so much fun to watch, but what was it at the end that allowed you guys to take it?
I mean, first and foremost, just shout out to Amanda and Chris. Fantastic tournament. They're just getting better and better, and it was so many fun points. Obviously, Chris bringing over so much strength from the singles court, and Amanda's just such a rock and with fast hands. So just congratulations to them on their fantastic silver medal.
Well, Megan said it right there. The power of Chris Haworth is really difficult. But, Jack, you were really able to neutralize that at times, especially at the kitchen line. What was it that allowed you to kind of take that out of his game?
Nah, it's rough. It really is rough. Defending the serve and the third is definitely tough. But, I mean, we changed some strategy in between, and it ended up turning out great. And, I mean, this tournament has been fantastic. Thank you to Ken and the entire tour. I mean, you guys have been awesome. And it's just a pleasure every time playing every tournament here.
Jack said you guys had to change strategy a little bit. What was the biggest strategy adjustment that you made?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the wind was changing on us as well. We had studied some of Chris's spots, trying to study some of Chris's spots on tape last night, but he actually adjusted them in match as well. So we had to talk quickly about those adjustments and, constantly just studying the game, adapting to the chessboard. But it was super fun, great points. And I just want to give a shout out to the title sponsor of this tournament, Zimmer Biomet, for the support. All of us players just enjoy the support and appreciate everything they do for us.
Well, it was super fun for us to watch. Megan Fudge, Jack Munro, your gold medalists here in New York in mixed doubles.
Oh, golden again here in New York. What a good thing we saw at the end of that clip before the interview. Jack Munro giving his paddle away. It was two kids who wanted it. Rock, paper, scissors for it. I love it right there as Fudge and Munro take the gold here in New York. We'll take a break here on Championship Court, have our next match right after this.